So what we just did by extracting this radio was very easy because it was on a white background, but it might be a little bit more tricky if you have a not uniform background. I'm going to show you also how you can change the text. So let's say you want to see, you want to change this $63 because anyway I think it should be $70 saved. So you can of course change all the text here, but today, because we don't need to change everything, I'm just going to show you how to change those samples. And what you need to do is Control Alt right click on this, and it's going to automatically select the layer where the text is written, and you take the text tool here, and normally if you click on it you should get to the selection of the text. So let's make it 70.00, and here we are. Okay, so I just select that, and let's select this tool again, and I want to change the final price. Control Alt right click. Let me do that again. It's automatically selecting the right layer, and I just type in there. Whoops, I have some bugs going on, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's put it, the price is 189, and let's make it 0.00. Now I don't have enough space, so what happened is that the number went down and you don't see it anymore. So what you can do is make this text fill a bit bigger, like this, and here we go. And the name is also wrong here, but I can change that. And if I check on the website, let me see, this should be ICOM M36 handled floating. So let me copy that and go back in Photoshop. Okay, so M36. I don't think I'm gonna replace that. Let's make it. Let me check the spelling. Okay, there's no VHF, so I'm not sure about that, so I'm just going to remove that for now. And ICOM M36 and head floating, only US. That's it. And here we are. So basically, other things you need to know about editing the Photoshop file is that you have special fonts like DL. You can change the texting here if you want it. If you want to have it different, you just select the text option, and you go here on DL, for example, and you can make it say super deal, for example, but it has to be smaller. Of course, you have to adapt all this depending on what the result is going to look like. Let me put it back to DL. But this special font here, you most likely don't have it on your computer, so you will have to install that. And you get a folder with the two fonts. I think it's Helvetica Neu and Fast Caps Regular. So you'll also get that in a file, in a separate file, with the PSD file. Same thing with Save, it's the same font as DL. And concerning the colors, it's very important to respect the colors of the website. Like, we are only using blue and red. The red is the red of the anchor, and the blue is the blue of the logo here. And that's it. You have a lot of layers you can play with here, and one of them is just a test layer about having these are the dots. So if you look here, you don't have any dots, and if I put it back here, now you can see the dots. Or I have another kind of background like this, but I don't recommend to use that because it doesn't go with the colors of the website. And depending on the picture which is here this looks ugly, but I just did it, so you know there are other possibilities. But I would say these possibilities needs to be worked. The colors is not right yet. So far we are only going to use the dots, and you can already play with all this texting and the graphics here. Once you're done, what you can do is, of course, you can save your work. Let me click there again. My computer is a bit slow today. Okay, save. And most importantly, you need to export this square here, which is the advertising we wanna update on the website. So to do that, you're gonna need to click on File, Save for Web and Device, and normally here you have a hand tool, and you should see your square here, which is called 03, and the square below, which is called 06, which you don't need to change, and you just click on Save, and it's going to ask you what's the name, and it's by default ads.png. Just save on your desktop where you had your file. And normally if you go on your desktop now, you have a folder called Images, and if you open that, you will see all your graphics cutted, and the one which interests us is of course this one, which has been exactly cropped the way we want it. So we just need to take this and put it on your desktop like this, and let's say we want to change this ad. We are going to the FTP program, which is FileZilla, and like I showed you in the previous tutorial, you have your desktop here with all the files of your desktop here, and ads_03.png should be here as well. I don't see it right now, but oh, here it is, ads03.png. And what we need to do once we are connected to our host and we have our username and password entered, you should see the server architecture here, and we're just going to double click on homepage because this is an ads. And from here you can see that there is a picture called ads_03.png, which is exactly the same name that the file we just created, and we basically what we need to do is drag and drop this in here like this, and I'm just going to confirm that I'm overwriting the existing file like this, and here we are. And now if I go on my website, and this is the old article, and if I control refresh, oops, let me do that again. Okay, so if I refresh my website, now I get my new ad with the new text, and everything is fitting perfectly right in here. So that's exactly the same thing for the bottom ad.